All right, so last we left off, we had split up. I believe that Al was going with Marrow back to Mira's exotic goods. I believe
Yes.
that
Although I think
Alina.
technically Marrow was trying to follow or
Yeah, you
Marrow was
you
trying to
you
follow Phelan. Yeah.
yeah you're not gonna outrun the dogs. You're not. I think that you two have the same speed, but they also have the ability to like sprint faster. So,
Yeah.
uh, Alina and Galahadran had interrogated the Avency priests in the dungeons, in the royal dungeons, and learned that they were indeed uh, agents of progress. And did Abel stick? Where was Abel? Was he sticking with the princess or what?
Yeah, I think Abel was sticking with the royal family to try and answer any questions they might have and just generally maintain calm.
Okay. Were there any particular things? Because I think we left off with the interrogation of the dungeon scene.
Hmm.
Uh, the one in Mira's Exotics is probably going to be a thing. Was there anything that you wanted to say or talk with the royal family about specifically?
I don't think so, other than what we've already said. Um, I mean, I guess the big thing for them is like how do they set up security? Because we can't be relying on just Galahadran. Um,
Nonsense.
I did want to ask, so within the world, is that a known paladin ability? Like just generally paladins can do that, or is that a special Galahadran ability? As far
This
as
is
I'm
a
aware.
low magic setting. This is more a fey ability than anything else.
Ah, okay.
This is more Galahadran is used to interacting with people not as like mortal individuals, but as like concepts and feelings, and that is what they're tapping into of like
Okay.
a weird form of multiversal code switching, so to speak.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. So it's a Galahadran ability, and it's not something that like if we get like the Archbishop of uh Rithmus you mentioned was a paladin, she wouldn't
Uh,
have that same
the other
ability.
archbishops are both paladins,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
But no, you not that you're aware of, but you also like have not been deeply involved with the church.
Yeah,
So, but if you ask the royal family, they're not aware of that either.
yeah,
It's something where they express just like, no, demons are these big, obvious, destructive things. They're not, their hobgoblins can sometimes be like more like they have infiltrators and agents, but those are like, sabotage and stuff. There haven't been any instances of like a hobgoblin masquerading as a person, as just a regular citizen for an extended period of time. It's just not what they do. So,
right. So this is an entirely
although,
new security situation for them.
yeah, although, uh, I will say, go ahead and make a. I don't know if you want an insight or investigation, whichever one you prefer.
I think I'm better at investigation. Yeah, slightly.
Okay, and this is more just like a Sherlock, just like putting clues together, sort of thing. It's like the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence, sort of thing. It's like
Right.
they're insistent, like, no, they could never do that, couldn't they? Wait a second. Uh, the closest thing that they will divulge to you is the situation with the prince and princess's parents, where when they were born, uh, the former, the king to be, the crown prince at the time, and his wife, and like midwife and guard were all in a room during the birth, and something killed everyone in that room except for the twins, left them perfectly fine, and then they were found afterwards. And the assumption has always been that that was some sort of like hobgoblin assassination. Uh, for what sort of plot? Take your pick.
Right.
So,
So their big thing is, well, maybe it was demons at this point. And what does that mean?
And the hobgoblin, yeah, and the hobgoblins are a known presence throughout the empire. Everybody knows that there's a war with the hobgoblins of the Wrathways. Demons aren't mentioned as much, but the ruiner is definitely involved in turning the goblins into hobgoblins.
Hmm.
So that's been a connection for them, but they've never been like subterfuge based.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, the Ruiner doesn't feel like a very subterfuge kind of guy. Like, it mostly
No.
seems to be progress so far.
You look at the list of what the other like greater demons are, what the other calamities are named, and none of them really look like
Hmm.
they're big on subterfuge.
Yeah.
So, but these are also people who have no idea that the Fae exist.
Yeah, well, I barely have an idea, so I can't hardly blame them.
Uh, would have you sort of added on to their list of worries by sort of letting them know about any of the face stuff, like especially the like some of them start to bring up, it's like, well, there was that those guards who were beheaded and the heads were lost, like the prince, princess, and king are bringing that up as like a this is also an unexplained event.
Yeah.
Are you trying to just keep a straight face through all that?
Yeah, I just keep a straight face through all of that.
Deception check.
Yep. Fair. Hang on. I get my windows in the right spot.
Oh yeah, perfect straight face, perfect poker face.
Yeah, man, I don't
You have
know.
a plus 11 to deception.
Yep.
Yeah, nobles. uh but yeah, so those likewise, just sort of, interviewing Sir Lucius and his men who. Uh, all right. There was Sir Lucius. There was the Commodore Becker. There was Finn Sonata, and then there was Franz Skolschlager. Sonata was out when the abduction took place. So was Lucius. They were both unconscious. The commander just like surrendered, didn't want to have
Right.
anything to do with the potential kidnapping. Uh, but Franz Kohlschlager, you get a report sort of midway through this meeting that he's sort of up and has regained consciousness, and he is also in the dungeons. If you would like to question him.
I mean, yeah. Do we know how long has he been in the service of what's his name?
Shortly after the war started.
Okay. Do we have any background information on him at all? Like where he's from, what his deal is?
Mercenary from Xeris, but not connected to any particular. Like he's a commoner. He's
Okay.
not an Iron Wolf or anything like that. He was just at some point came here, says he's from Xeris, made a name for himself, was competent enough to get picked up by a warband for one of the marquee houses, and yeah.
Okay. Have they searched his chambers, his room, all his stuff?
They have. They did that for all the warband. Lucius gave them permission to. They did not find. Go ahead. Roll me just a d20, just a d20, because these are not you guys doing the investigation rolls.
Sure.
Somebody else. Yeah, they did find like they didn't find anything like incriminating, like no like orders of like you must do this or anything like that. They did find in Franz's room a hefty amount of gold, about 1,000 gold pieces.
Okay. Like he was being paid a little bit extra on the side by somebody?
More than he should have been able to earn from just the warband. Yeah.
Okay. Um, Trying to think of any other information I should gather before I go into the interrogation room. Um, I think I'd like to talk to the Marquis before I talk to him. Actually,
Okay.
um,
The son of the Marquis, but yeah,
yeah,
his father's away at the front line still. So
sure, yeah, the guy that
okay.
we just dueled.
Yes. He is being held in still in the royal dungeons. They do have like a separate cell for nobles that is like a white collar prison sort of thing. Like it's
Sure,
not nearly as bad.
yeah.
Uh, more of a more of a jail than a prison. Uh, and as you go down there, Galahadrin is still down there. Alina sort of starts feeling a bit weird. Goes like excuses herself, says she wants to check on something, leaves. So it is you and Galahadrin down in the dungeons. Uh, and yeah, so you go up to Sir Lucius. He looks up and is like, "Ah, Abel. Have you learned anything else about what happened?"
Uh, some. I'd like you to tell me your version of events.
Yes. For just the duel, or
Let's what do you know about Franz?
oh, he's been in my employ for a few years now. He was serving as a mercenary in my father's army. He performed well on the field. Gave him a we did a tryouts when I was forming my warband. He performed admirably, and I hired him, and he's been working with me ever since.
Mm-hmm.
Similar for the Commodore had been my sort of martial instructor as a lad. Was gracious enough to join me when I formed the warband.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Finn, uh, we picked up. He had been in the employ of some traveling minstrels. Showed some propensity for some of the more inspirational magics, and uh, picked him up as well. He's got a good talker.
Mm-hmm.
And then the lady, oh, what was her name? The dead one. And then Lady Coraline, she was from the Duchies and was looking for employment. She was very useful whenever infiltration was required. All four of them have been in my warband for, I think, 4 years now.
You recruited them all at the same time?
Roughly the same time. I've known Brecker for much longer, of course, but
Mm-hmm.
met all of them within, around the same year or so.
I see. And have you noticed anything strange recently about them? Anything change?
Recent, not recently. The only thing that would be out of the ordinary is that it was Franz used to do some work in Felmara, and he had some contacts there from a new smithy that put me in touch when somehow I think he told them of what I was planning to do here for this duel, and he was able to get a hold of some relics that were delivered by those Felmaran priests. Uh, those are the ones that we used in the duel.
So he was your contact to get the relics and
Yes, and
introduced you
then,
to the priests.
well, it was. I think Lady Coraline knew the priests from Avency, but he vouched that the weapons that they were carrying came from a smithy workshop that he was familiar with from his time in Felmara.
Hmm. All right. And was you just said his name, the bard, part of any of this? Fen. Yes. So,
Finn?
Finn.
As far as I know, not really. I'm surprised that both Coraline and Franz were, well, in hindsight, less surprised. But there was nothing before this that sort of indicated that they were working for those priests before our duel. I thought that they were just trying to assist me
Hmm.
uh, with the duel.
Yeah, I can see how you would get that impression. Did he talk about uh, getting a commission for the sale? Did you pay, first of all, did you pay for those relics?
No, we were supposed to give them back after this. This was
Hmm.
supposed to be a, I believe the priest explained to me, a field test for them.
Yeah. Uh, did um, did Franz mention anything about a finder's fee or commission or anything like that?
Not that I'm aware of.
Hmm.
Wouldn't be surprised if, wouldn't have been an issue if that's something he got out of it. And we tested the weapons beforehand; they were effective.
Okay.
Was there something wrong with the weapons? Did the weapons do something?
No, the weapons are fine. I'm just trying to put together um, different pieces. Okay. And you had not met these priests before, but you said the 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 Dutchier had Dutchman, the Dutch woman, the woman from the duchies,
Caroline?
Caroline.
Yeah, she had contacts in Avency. It's where she said she knew these priests from. They're from the Church of Felmar in Avency.
Did she
At
give
least as
any?
far as I'm aware, I didn't verify any of that. I took them at their word.
Did she give any names?
Didn't ask.
Okay. Um, hmm. And out of character, so when the guards were searching Coraline's room, they didn't find any kind of correspondence between her and Avency. Like,
No, they did not.
okay, yeah,
And they didn't find any extra bribes or any extra gold or anything either.
sure. All right. And the priests didn't talk to you about anything other than just wanting to see the field test.
They said that they were there to observe on behalf of their Felmaran colleagues.
And by Fel you mean people from Felmara, not the Church of
Yes, yes,
Felmara,
yes.
Felmar, Church of Felmar, rather.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Um, hmm. All right.
This is too many moving pieces.
It is a lot of moving pieces.
Would a world map help?
I
No.
need one of those boards with red string.
Yeah. Hmm. All right. I think I've talked enough with this guy. Um, I think I'm ready to talk to I need to get a list of these guys' names. Uh,
You need so who do you need lists of names for?
Um, oh, I was just of the people that we were talking to.
At the top of the map, I put
Oh, perfect.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we're talking to Sir Lucius.
Mhm.
I feel like Brecker and Sonata are both gonna kind of have the same story of like we were just in the war band. We didn't know anything fishy was going on. Thorngale is dead, and Franz was taking extra money on the side. Um, so yeah, I think we're ready to talk to Franz.
Okay. He's being kept in a less nice cell.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he looks up at you as you come in. He is a definitely like half Goliath, half orc, very rough, large figure, like probably pushing 7 feet tall. Takes up the cot in this room is not big enough for him.
Mm-hmm.
And he just glowers at you as you walk in, and it's like, oh, looking real tough on the other side of those bars, aren't you?
Yep.
He always looks tough.
Oh, thank you. So, what exactly was the plan here?
Plan?
For kidnapping my associate?
All that. I don't know. Priest wanted it. Don't know why. You can get a wizard in the Azure Academy any days, but something made him special.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me.
You're not the asking questions kind of guy?
Ah, Thorngale put me up to it. Can ask her for all the good that'll do you.
Yeah. Is that why you got all the money?
I was sort of convince Sir Lucius to test those weapons we had. How'd they feel? Sort of grins at you a bit.
I don't know. I don't think I got hit by one.
Shame.
I'm actually pretty happy about it.
Yeah. But you didn't actually need it to convince him, it seems. So you just kept it for yourself?
Oh no, it was payment for me to convince him. He's not
Ah.
going to take a bit of a finder's fee. They're good weapons.
And who was it that paid you?
Yeah, sort of looks up and is like, why would I tell you that?
If you cooperate with the investigation, it could be helpful for you.
Oh no, I ain't getting on. I ain't getting on the wrong side of whoever those Aventicuum boys are working with.
Yeah. That's scary, huh?
Oh, Thorngale was more afraid of him than I am, and oh boy, what rubbed her the wrong way, I don't want to learn.
If you have something to say.
He's a dead end. I'm not. I tried to zone of truth someone else, and it doesn't make them speak.
we won. I don't understand why they won't exposit.
I can hear Tika through Thur.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the back corner. Imagine Galahadrian kind of in the back being like, I'm not, like pushing two fingers together, the pointer fingers going, I'm not really sure how to, it's just like, I don't know how to get him to just spit it out. We already won. What else can you do?
Or he leans forward a bit and he's like, "You want some advice from me?"
No, not really. You did lose the fight.
Eh, it happens. As long as you don't die, I consider that winning. Comes to a fight. No, and he looks at Abel now and is like, "You look like a clever guy. Knows how to get out of a good scrape. Should get out while you can. Bosmar's done."
And what makes you say that?
You've seen what's happened. Hinsworth coming in, taking over Colmar. Some Avency priests fucking with your nobility. It's bad signs.
Could you spell it out for me?
You think powerful forces have it against Bosmar?
I think somebody up there really ticked off the Regent Lord or something. He got the Forge Master given free weapons for whatever the hell's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't good.
Do I, within my own head, do I know who the Forge Master is?
Go ahead and make a history check, DC 25.
Nope.
No.
Too close.
I mean, I rolled a 5. I just needed to put a little 2 in front of it.
Yeah.
I just put a little.
Just put a tiny little 2.
Little dash.
So it'll be itty bitty 2. So that's whose mark is on the weapons, yeah?
Yeah. Not just the weapons, mate. The relics.
The relics, yeah.
He sort of grins at you and is like, "You got somebody who can make new relics, who's willing to use some leverage against Bosmar for that. Think what the Regent Lord wants all those relics for. This place is done." But hey, I tell you what, you get me out of here, bring it to the Forge Master myself. Cool. I got a few favors I can call in. Nice and easy.
You are way too slimy. Please don't take that deal.
I ain't talking to you, pretty boy. I'm talking
Thank
to,
you.
I guess you have a pretty boy. Well,
Yes. We're both, yeah.
There's both very
Instead
cool
of good
boys.
cop, bad cop, it's pretty cop, pretty cop.
what do you say?
You know where he is?
I can take you to him.
That's not what I
the same.
asked.
Yeah.
I know where to find him.
And where's that exactly?
Listen, Filmara.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, finding him's the easy part. Just getting a meeting with him is going to be the hard one. That one you're going to need me around for.
I see. I'll keep it in mind. I've got a war to win first, and a wedding to plan.
All right. Waste your time. I'll just be sitting here wasting away. And he just leans back in his cot. It creaks ominously.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna take Alhadrin with me, unless you want to talk with.
Not really. He doesn't seem helpful.
Well, we have a name, the Forge Master, and he's in Felmara somewhere. That we could go and try and look for him. And so that's one thing. We also need to deal with the Iron Wolves. There's so many different things happening all at once. There's a lot of different fires. So we need. Well, if we could just like duplicate the party, or better yet, if we had like a dozen of us, like a
And a couple recruitment episodes.
well, just like a full set of Knights
If
Eternal.
we had about 20 people, and each week a group of 5 did a separate job.
Right.
We could march on the west. It'd be easy.
Certainly open the western gate.
No, I was thinking about like if we just need to get all the Knights Eternal, right? We've got one.
Or that. Yeah, those two.
We've got one. If we could get the rest of them, then we could deal with all this easy.
We're getting the band back together.
Exactly. It feels like it's happening anyway. So like.
Was there anything else, or do you want to chew on the information you got for a bit?
I can chew on this for a bit if you want to shift the spotlight.
Okay. Phelan,
Yeah.
you arrive back at Mira's Exotic Goods.
Excellent. We are sprinting downstairs.
Okay.
Presumably, no one is upstairs. So.
No one's upstairs. Same way you left it. The dog and the cat still dead in the basement hallway. But you do hear more than just Mira's voice on the other side of the door to the sort of hidden cellar.
I'm going to try the handle. Is anyone there? Or does it open?
Yeah, it opens.
Hey, good. Yeah, we're just going to stroll in.
All right. You open it and you see that the room is now full of 5 people. There is Mira, who is still there. There is also Guck Guckins, sort of leaning in a corner, just watching the door and sees you come in. Not that far away from him is Gary, who does a bit of a jump as you open the door. Ivar, the mossy bearded dwarf who usually mans the counter, is sitting on the other end of the table with Mira and has sort of taken the bottle of whiskey that she was drinking from and is drinking from it directly himself. And then sitting just sort of in the middle of all of them, off to the side of the circle that had been drawn into the ground, is Serena, who sort of looks up as you come in. She's like, hello,
Hi.
parent. I thought that you would be showing up.
Yeah. What the fuck is happening to me?
She sort of looks down a bit, sort of rubs her temples. It's like,
I am done being lied to.
this would be a much easier conversation if things had worked out, but they didn't. I assume Mira told me that you took the other corrupted artifacts?
I have everything but what's laying on the floor. Yes.
Yes. Gary pipes up and it's like, Man, it took me a while to teleport that thing here. Had to do it in fits and bursts. Ugh, it was exhausting. Took me almost a
Did
whole
it,
week.
Gary?
Yeah, it did.
I haven't spoken to you in, by my recollection, months. Your friendly little goblin stole out of my pack. I have been lied to, cheated, manipulated. My mind has been wiped. My life has been altered, and everything from a random goblin to a shopkeep to interdimensional demons know my name, my past, and my powers. What is going on?
Gary just sort of looks over at Serena and is like, Serena, if you can just bring him up to speed, I'm not really sure why we're trying to keep this hush anymore, especially if we need to get out of Dodge soon. She's like, yes, yes. Perrin, I'm sorry. I thought that this would make it right. We collected these items because we thought that it would empower us and boost our powers, and I'd be able to give memories back and not just take them away. But that ended up not being the case.
Give them back from who is taking our memories?
And she just sort of lifts two of her fingers and is like, that would be my power.
Forgive me. That's a shit power.
It's not just that. I can read minds as well as take memories and shave away just enough of the memory to leave the impulse to perform an action as well. It's been very useful so far. I thought it had gotten us to this, but apparently this was a dead end. And I was also lied to and fed false information.
Well, good to know I'm not the only one.
Ivar pipes up and is like, settle down, boy. The same thing happened to you, happened to all of us. You're not the only
Okay,
one
that's
who's mad in
delightful.
this room.
Ivar, is it?
I
Do you have an idea of what happened to us?
It's whatever the outreach programs, what are those
Okay.
bastards called again, Serena? And it's like, yes, it's Project Genesis. All 6 of us, and many more besides us, were the results of experiments that Project Genesis was doing to citizens of the Garen Woods who participated in various events and projects and activities with the Bosmarin Church's outreach program.
So we've been a part of this for years.
Apparently our entire lives. Some sort of... I took the memories. I know the broad strokes of what it means, but I can't comprehend the details, but some sort of... From our birth and what food we were fed and the vicinities that we were kept in, and just every aspect of our lives in some way has been controlled and manipulated for whatever their goals were. And I thought that by stealing these relics that were infused with the powers of the 5 different calamities, that would be the final step. But apparently that was a planted dead end, and I don't know why. And we can't find out why, because none of the people here in Bosmar have the real information. So we are leaving before the people who are really behind this come and find us and do whatever they actually intended to do.
All right. So I've known all of you my whole life.
Oh, no. You just myself and Gary. The others were in different parts of the Garen Woods and different regions of the outreach program.
Okay. Did we escape at some point?
So to start from the beginning,
Let's. That would be delightful.
when you and I realized that we were developing powers, we both thought that it was because we were not just blessed, but potentially becoming gods. You could create things, I could read minds, those were like nothing we had read outside of the scriptures. We decided to leave the village and to come to Bosmar to learn to explore, to learn more outside of just the outreach program. But while we were testing my abilities, and I was trying to read your mind, I pushed a bit too hard, and I erased a memory. And I panicked. And I erased all of the ones that you had of me, and I sent you back. And I'm sorry, but I didn't
Sent me
know how
back
to
to
correct that.
home.
I thought that you were still back in the woods. I didn't know that you had wandered off on your own until I found Gary a few years later.
Unbelievable. So,
And I've been
all right.
trying to find a way to get those memories back, and while doing that, I realized that we are not actually gods, we are experiments.
Also, I'm here and I didn't get kidnapped by strangers.
Oh yeah, and
Good.
Meryl wanders in behind
Just in
is
case
like,
you were concerned.
and it's like,
How many-
Ivar, as Ivar sees you come in, Ivar pulls a knife and it's like, it's another one of their spies, and starts walking up to Merrow.
Leave it.
Serena's like, no, Ivar, that's not one of Progress's spies. That's actually, for some reason, a talking dog, and I don't know why. I was like, you sure? Yes. All right. Just shakes
How
his head,
many
walks
years
back.
am I missing?
I don't believe I removed any years. I think that what I did was just removed your memories of me. But that had a lot of peripheral memories of us experimenting with our powers, and I don't know how much was left in time. I ran, Perrin. I couldn't bear what I did. I came to the city. I sought out the Church of Felmar, the Archbishop who was in charge of the outreach program, because I thought that he would be able to provide me answers. And in reading their minds, I began to realize what they were doing. And as I realized that, I decided that the best way to get your memories back was to play along until I found a way to enhance my powers, to give the memories back, or to cure you, or something like that. And that's what I've been working towards. That's why when you came here earlier with Alina, you agreed to find the last artifact. Well, and Ivar's like, he didn't agree that time either. You just wiped him and left him on his way. It's like, well, I did explain it to him before as well.
Is that what I spent a night trying to remember?
Yes.
Got it.
And you brought the last relic that we needed.
Oh, point of order.
Mm-hmm.
Guck brought it.
Yeah, but you found it. I just stuck it out of your pocket.
So, because you were ashamed of what you did, that's why there are 5 people who all know me and I know none of them. That's why I wandered for indeterminate amount of time on my own, while you all had a network to rely upon.
I came across them. I was introduced to them by the Archbishop as other members of the outreach program that were displaying similar tendency. The Archbishop believes that the outreach program is trying to find a way to bring the Queen back. And I don't know why he believes that anymore. I thought that he was under the impression that that we were the first step in a ritual that, when infused with the powers of the calamities, would provide a host powerful enough that the Trinity could put the soul of the Queen back into them. And that was the objective. And for some reason, the Archbishop of the Church of Felmar of Bosmar has been lied to and manipulated.
So we are not, you and I are not potentially the reborn version of the Queen?
Ivar says, like, hey, buddy, we all have green hair.
Sure. Can everyone else reseal reality, or is that my creation?
Mira looks up and is like, you can do what?
We have faced demons. They have torn through reality, and I have sealed those rifts back up.
Serena looks at you and is like, what? No, your power is just to create things.
I do create things. I recreate the wall.
Oh. Oh, and she, like, looks surprised and then shocked and then horrified, and it's like, that's why they want you. Parent, the reason why I didn't bring you in, even when you came here, was for some reason, not the Archbishop, but other members around him who are part of Project Genesis, have been keeping a very close eye on you. And when I went back, they were focused on trying to bring you in. And I didn't know why.
They were pretty focused on it today.
Perrin, we're leaving the city because we don't know what trap they laid in feeding us this false information about the ritual, but we don't think it's safe to stay here anymore. You need to come with us. You can't stay in this city anymore. It is not safe.
I can't just abandon the people I'm with. I've sworn oaths.
We're not gods, Perrin. We're not beholden to those. I don't even know why we should believe in the Trinity anymore after the outreach program did this to us.
I don't know anything about the outreach program other than the fact that they've tried to kidnap me multiple times. I owe these people my life. They have saved me multiple times. And if they're going to continue to go up against demons, I'm going to continue to help them seal it back up. I would love the assistance. I would love to keep a network around that can help me understand what we are and what we can do. But at least to my memory, I've figured this out on my own long enough. I will continue to fight on my own.
Gary so looks over, it's like, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Like, I wouldn't mind getting back at him a bit, even if this wasn't all that success. You need to tell him that last thing, Serena. And she's like, I know, I'm getting to that. Parent, the reason why we're gathering our things here, we were waiting for you because I didn't want to leave before bringing you up to speed. Bishop Woldrick is coming to Bosmar, and you need to be gone before he gets here.
I feel like this is going to get annoyingly common. Who?
Bishop Garth Woldrick.
Should I roll a history check? Do I have any chance of knowing
no,
who that is?
You've heard this name. You haven't met him in person, but you've heard this name. He's the bishop who's in charge of the Garen Woods outreach program.
Ah. Oh, good. I'm assuming that he's the one in charge of what's been done to all of us.
I met him once. I tried to read his mind, and I fainted.
Oh. Okay. It's probably not a good sign.
I don't know what he is, but he is after you. He's probably after the rest of us as well. But you need to stay away from him.
I will. Forewarned is forearmed. But I have also faced demons. I'm going to have to keep doing this.
I'm not sure if we can help you with the demons. But we're definitely going to try to get to the bottom of whatever is happening here. And I know that it was my goal for a long time, but I was trying to make it right, but I don't think I can give your memories back. I think they're gone. And I'm sorry.
I appreciate that. It's nice to no longer be lied to.
I was trying to keep you safe, Perrin, and you're still as reckless as ever.
Sure. But I also had no reason to stop believing I was a god.
Gary speaks up. He's like, "Oh, if he's killing demons, like, you might as well be a god. Like, it's,
I mean,
know,
I still believe I'm the queen reborn. If none of you guys can do that, and I can. I also have a belief that I can recreate. What are they called? I would know what they're called. What are the artifacts called?
relics."
Relic. I also have a belief that I can recreate relics, but I haven't tested it yet.
I haven't heard anything along those lines. If I do, I will let you know. But
We
so you're
one of our party has visions about the past and saw a vision of how they
yes,
got their relics from the queen.
Alina. I don't know what's going on there. I thought that was also part of
Oh no, that's
outreach programs ploy. No, that is something completely different, apparently. Uh, whatever Bishop Aldrich was telling the Archbishop Spade, uh, he factored that into it somehow. That was a side effect of the experiment. I don't think that's the truth anymore. I think that the Archbishop has just been lied to and manipulated.
I would agree with that. Yes. So what all can you do?
Gary's like, I can teleport. Myself, other things, just, and he blinks across the room in a flash of, there's like a blue glow as he goes from place to place.
Guck can go through things.
Yep. Mira sort of grabs like an empty mug and like flicks it lightly with a finger, and it takes off like a slingshot. Force and gravity manipulation. There is like a a purplish glow as she does that.
Hey,
And then Waldrick has like a brown glow and like just sort of waves around. It's like, oh, you don't have anything to heal, but I can sort of heal and strengthen a bit.
So where all are you going? Is there a way I can keep in touch with you?
Oh wait, no, your glow is purple. Mira's glow would be sort of like topaz. Not topaz, sort of like turquoise.
Gotcha.
Everybody, they all demonstrate, they all have a different colored glow, similar to how you glow when using your abilities.
Right.
You've never seen Serena glow.
Interesting. Yes, good. Why don't you glow?
I don't know. I've been asking myself the same thing. The Archbishop said that was because I was the one who was the true result of the experiment. That's why I was a candidate to become the Queen's new reincarnation. Apparently, that's not the case, because they're not interested in taking me and dissecting me. They just want you.
Oh, dissecting. Very fun.
Gary's like, oh yeah, no, she didn't mention that. They want to take you apart.
Excellent. Well, we'll
Yes,
keep
no,
that from
I was
happening.
trying to avoid that part, because they imagined it in very specific detail. It's very upsetting.
So is there a way to get a hold of you wherever you all are going? I could send
Yep.
Gus to you.
If you can find us, then I'm worried that Progress would also be able to find us, and that would be bad. So, and especially if they're trying to capture you, and if they get their hands on you, I would rather not tell you where we're going, because then all of us would die, and you're the one who's in the most danger.
Fair point. Well,
But if
I hope
we do find something, Guck can probably find you. Yeah, I can probably find him.
that sounds great. Well, it's nice to at least understand where I am. So none of you can reseal reality? Have any of you had occasion to try?
I didn't know it could be broken. I could probably try. I can heal other things, but now when you say a hole in reality, the hell does that even mean?
So this sort of, it's hard to describe. There is a portal, and something is coming through it. I create things, so I stand before it and wall it back up. I'm exhausted when it's over, but
And the
it's
queen could do
sealed.
that?
I believe so. Real quick, didn't she see a vision of that happening?
Alina saw a vision of it happening. That is not in the mythology in any way, shape, or form.
I mean,
This
Alina
is like you
watched
coming up to people and saying, it's like, I'm Jesus because I can, like,
I can
tie
ride
a
a bicycle.
fruit with my tongue, or like something insane that's not in the Bible. Like,
I mean,
I'm Jesus because I can
Alina
do
has a vision of it,
algebra in my head.
so
Yeah. So yeah, they're just like, oh, all right, well, they don't say that you're lying or anything because they're just like, okay, sure.
can any of you create life? Or is that just creation? This is all very new to me.
You can also, all right, Perrin. The last time when we were working on our powers, you could only make inanimate objects. You're
Oh
now
no.
saying that you can make living thing, and like Gus flies over and like
Oh yeah,
lands
we
on
have
your
Gus
hand.
fly over. Oh no.
Oh
He's
no,
imperfect,
that
but he is
is.
alive.
Sort of twists his head, chirps a bit, and then flies back to you. It's like, yep, I don't know. Besides whatever you're able to do, they want to figure out how to replicate very much.
Excellent. Well, this should be fun. I hope to see you all again. At least now I finally have answers as to what's going on.
I do as well. Ivar's like, all right, well, we stayed long enough. We're all packed and ready to go. Let's get the hell out of here before I need to stab another dog in the forehead. Yep. And they
Yeah.
sort of all get up. Mira, Ivar, and Guck just like walk away, just past you and just like give you a nod or like, a wave or whatnot. Guck gives you back some beef jerky he had stolen earlier. And is like,
Keep it.
I don't like it very much.
I don't like it either.
Yep. Gary just comes up and is like, hey, I'm sorry about all this, Perry.
It's a pleasure seeing you again, Gary.
Yeah, I know. I
When
was
my
trying to
room
do
was
right by
turned
you.
upside
Like,
down,
that's
was
my
that you or
excuse.
him?
For the what?
When my room was turned upside down, was that you or Guck?
Oh no, that was I teleported in and I was trying to find something. So sorry.
That's all right.
In my defense, been trying to save your life. Didn't know
We've been
about the
succeeding
demons.
so far.
Yeah. Good luck with that, buddy. Just sort of
you.
slaps you on the leg. Ugh. He wanders off, and then Serena's the last to leave, and she just sort of looks at you. Go ahead and make an insight check, because you, for some reason, haven't asked to this whole time. She looks at you, and she looks genuinely, like, sad and depressed that she thought that she was going to be able to help you and give you back your memories and such, and she is very upset about it, but she is holding back tears.
I figured out how to create life. You'll figure out how to give people their memories back.
I guess I will try. I will try my best. So, take care of yourself, Perrin.
Take care of yourself.
Gives you just a weak smile, and then pauses, and then heads out the door.
Okay. We can go back. Thank you
Alright.
for coming with me, Mara.
Barf, you muted. Oh well. Alright. So there's that. Oh, did you want to say something, Meryl? No? Okay. So as you guys head back, are you just heading back to the royal barracks and dungeons
Yep.
and such?
Gonna go find Abel and Galahad.
Alright. Abel, are you guys staying in the dungeons, or are you sort of exiting after your entire... Or is there anything else you want to do in the dungeons? If not, where are you going?
I don't think there's anything else we want to do in the dungeons.
Nobody wants to tell us answers.
I mean, I think I would head back to where the royal family are conversing and let them know that we got the name of the Forge Master. Is somebody in Felmara who is basically gave them the weapons for free to try and support them and
Okay.
trying to stir up trouble, basically.
Alright. As you are heading out, you come by, you have to pass through sort of like a commons reception area, and you see, oh boy, what was his name? Gods, I have so many characters and so many names, and I keep on forgetting them. Oh, how could I do this to myself? Osmar? Rel House. You see that sort of in a, like sort of a large like antechamber that you go into different parts of the barracks complex from there. Or as you're leaving the barracks complex to go to the castle itself, at the entrance you see a group of Farmaran priests that are having a conversation with Jace Barcroft, who is the prince's sort of like right hand, the guy that you trounced in the sort of introduction ceremony. And as you come up, they just finish a conversation. Jay says, all right, Bishop, yep, this way. You can see them, but we can't release them to your custody. And he starts walking towards the dungeon, sees you guys. It's like, find anything useful, Whitewater?
A little bit. Who's this then?
Oh, yes, this is Bishop Woldrick. Is apparently a compromise. He is going to at least make sure that the Avency clergy that we are holding are, safe and well taken care of, to not spark any other incidents, but they will be still remitted to our care.
Hey, real quick, can I just check if he's a demon?
Yeah.
Alright, is he a demon?
Need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. My real life vibe check on that guy. Constitution.
Yep.
Attributes. Can I just click on this? Saving throw.
Yes. So much that you have to resist the urge to vomit.
Oh, okay. I'll lean over to Abel real quick. I point at him. That one's a demon. A big demon.
Perhaps we should supervise.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Nothing good's gonna happen in there.
No.
I don't see why that's necessary. It's like, no. Sir Barcroft, they're more than welcome to come with us as well. We're not going to do anything untowards. We just want to make sure that our fellow colleagues are taken care of.
He even likes it. I, I don't know how
I
to
don't
handle
believe
this.
you've been introduced. I am Bishop Waldrick, the outreach program. I'm here on behalf of Archbishop Spade, as it is hard for the Archbishop to be as mobile as he would want. Who might you two be? Knights of the Royal Family, I presume?
You're correct. I am Abel Whitewater, and this is Sir Galahadrin.
It's a pleasure to meet you both. But yes, it's just a quick check on the priest down there. We want to make sure that they're safe and being taken care of. Sort of a compromise. We don't want to make too much of a issue between the royal family and the church.
Of course, of course. I'd be happy to show you their cells.
Much obliged. All right. He'll wait for you to lead them.
I'll lead him to the first cell.
All right. As you guys start walking down the stairs, when you get like within eyesight of the door, you hear commotion on the other side of something happening in the cells. When you're about 60 feet away.
60 feet. I'll go and open the door.
Okay. You open the door. The guards have opened the doors to the cells of the priests in them. The priests are all on the ground, just bleeding out of the ears and eyes.
What? These
What's
are
going on here?
the demon priests?
Yes.
Can I give them a little bit of a lay on hands? Just like a small bit. Does this revive anyone?
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
All right.
Like the guards executed them, or like what's
No, the guards have opened the cells and are trying to like freaking out, like yelling to each other, "What has happened? Did you see something? No, I didn't. Did they take poison?" Like that sort of stuff. One of them shouts over. It's like Franz is also doubling over and dying in his cell as well.
Franz.
lay on hands?
So
now.
who are you going to try and heal?
Bronze because I was told to.
Okay. You lay on hands Franz. He starts breathing again. The blood dripping subsides a bit. He gasps for air.
We've got to stop meeting like this.
He sort of looks up and is like, thank, oh gods. Oh, it felt like something stepped on my head. Oh my, oh.
I'm gonna turn back and look at the fake bishop.
He has a look of like shock and worry. It's like, what has happened?
What do you
Look at
mean
that, you-
shock and worry? Okay. I'm gonna keep doing.
Look at what you've done to the priests that were entrusted. These are Avencian priests. What have you allowed to occur?
Wait a second. I'm putting this together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting this together. You did this. You did this. I point at him. I challenge him. You did it.
I would never.
You did
These are
it.
people of my same faith. How dare you accuse me of such a
How-
misdeed? I wasn't
dare
anywhere
you
near them.
do-
I was in the hall with you. How could this be me?
I'm not sure, but I know you did it. You've got bad vibes, and you're a demon.
Jesus.
How loudly do you say that? The guards are very much distracted by everything else going on right now. How
I'm
loudly
yelling.
do you say that?
I'm pretty loud.
The dungeon sort of like the guy who's in charge of the guards, who has been standing back trying to like get a handle on the situation, he hears that, turns around, and it's like, Sir Galahadrin, what did you say?
That guy right there. He's a demon. He did this. I don't know how.
Now, let's not get too worked up.
It's too late for that. you This is too much. You need to just stop and you need to tell us what's going on.
I think I've seen all that I need to see here. I'll be taking my leave instead of being insulted this way. And he starts walking back up the stairs.
You can't take your leave. You're supposed
The
to go
guard
into
looks at
demonic
him, looks
form.
at
We're
you,
supposed
is
to
very
duel.
confused.
We're supposed to duel. You're supposed to turn back into a
He is-
demon,
He
and
is
then
leaving.
we duel.
Yep,
This
he is up the stairs.
I will compel duel against him. He can't leave.
Okay.
You've got to stay here, turn into your demon form, and we duel out in the open. And then after we beat you, you're going to explain what's going on.
All right, what save is it?
Oh, I believe it's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Does compel duel make them duel you, or does it just make it to where if you can't,
They can't
if
leave
they don't
and they
fight
have
you?
disadvantage.
They,
Yeah, they.
You cast this magic, they turn back at you and raise an eyebrow, and it's like, I'm going to overlook such a blatant use of magic to try and compel a bishop of the Church of Felmar.
You might be a bishop, but you're also something else and you know it. You can't just walk off and pretend to be a clergyman.
And he
That's not how
continues
things
to walk
go. How am I supposed to duel a clergyman who won't stay in the same room?
Abel, what are you doing?
Is there any grounds that we have to challenge him to a duel?
He's a demon.
I mean,
So
That's
here's
a demon. We
besides that,
can't let him walk
like,
out.
I mean, we can accuse him and be
I'm
like,
gonna-
defend
So
your
here's-
honor.
here's the facts that as you see them right now. You left this room. All the priests and fronds were fine. You went upstairs. You talked to the bishop and Sir Barcroft. Sir Barcroft is also just like confused as hell, just looking around, and is just not sure of what to do. Because you came back while you were in the stairwell. You guys were in the lead, leading the bishop. As you got close to the door, you heard shouting and screams. You opened them. The priests are now dead, by the way. You saved Franz, but the priests are all dead.
Yeah.
You saved Franz. The bishop didn't get very far into the dungeons. Didn't even lift his hands or anything. Like, made no moves to cast, did nothing untowards, was with you guys the whole time. Galahadron insulted him, and he immediately left.
Which one? I mean, one of these has got to kill people by proximity. What did that other Felmar demon priest do?
Wasn't that the vine curse?
No,
Yeah, that
that
was
was
the Carrick priest.
the Carrick one. I know. Maybe it's because they touched the weapons. They were the wielders, or no, because the priests weren't. I'm sure it's connected to him. We should go tackle him. I'm gonna go tackle him.
Hang on.
He's getting away. He did it.
I have one of their strange implements.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pull it out.
Mhm.
Does it look like it's had any reaction to what's happened?
Go ahead and make a Arcana check, I guess, or if you want to, whatever skill you feel would be pertinent.
Arcana seems reasonable.
Not that you can tell.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm gonna try and do my best Columbo impression and just be like, just one more thing.
Yes, Sir Whitewater?
These priests all had these implements on them. Would you happen to know what they are?
Looks at him, it's like, I couldn't say. It looks like some sort of rod or a wand or something.
Mm-hmm. You don't know anything more than that?
Certainly or something.
Can't say I do.
All right, now we tackle him.
No.
If you guys want to make insight checks, you certainly can.
I
Like,
certainly would, yeah.
yeah,
I have
like
already.
you guys should be telling me that you want to do insight checks.
No, I can't do that.
Yeah.
He's bad.
Oh,
He's
Abel,
a demon.
this man did something, and he is very smug in knowing there's no way you can pin it on him, and he is just leaving.
Yeah,
I can pin myself on him. I guess I won't
Galahadra,
run over.
you know the exact same thing, but you also don't have anything to back it up. The
No,
3 and the 22 have the exact same outcome. All right, but yeah, he's leaving. Barcroft is like, what up? Get medical attention. Get Bishop. No, I need to escort you out. And he goes up with the bishop to escort him out of the room. It's like and he starts. You hear in the hallway coming down that Jace is trying to like apologize and massage him and smooth over whatever his situation is because Galahadron is very rude and all that.
I'm not rude. I'm honest. I am not rude. Who is saying I am rude? I am not rude. I am telling
Jace.
the truth. That's
Jace is
awful.
apologizing for your very rude behavior.
Jace doesn't even know me. I am not rude.
Well,
I think it's time we talk to Franz.
I think it's time we tackle that guy. We can get Franz on the way.
You can do both.
Scoop him? We scoop Franz. I scoop Franz for you. And now we're going to go tackle the bishop?
so Franz is stable and in his cell.
Yeah.
They're like a one of the guards is like a medic, like a first aid kit, and they're doing some additional tending to. But like Franz is not going to die.
Yeah.
The other priests are all like laying down. Their heads are now just in a widening pool of their own blood. So.
Can I
Seems important.
Can I try and figure out what the hell just happened to them? Like just looking at the
do a medicine check.
Yep. That's what I'm gonna do.
Not bad.
You look at it. So you're used to the color of blood.
Mm-hmm.
This blood looks like it's not just blood. It looks like it's mixed with something else. And as you sort of like look at it and like get a cloth and like wipe it up and look at the coloration, it reminds you more of the color of brains than of just blood.
He melted their brain?
It looks like, and it's like the volume that's coming out, yeah, it looks like their brains are all just liquefied and leaking out of every orifice.
I'm gonna get a sample.
Ugh.
I mean,
you lift a head up and just drizzle it over a vial.
Can I go up the stairs and tell Jace that I am not rude?
You can, and he's like, oh, no, Sir Galahadron, it's just, I know it's just your culture, you're not from around here, you're not aware of our customs and such. It's don't anger the bishop, this is already, we are going to be in so much trouble that we argued to have custody of these priests, and then something happened to them, and they died on our watch, and the church knows about it. This is going to be so, if you want to be useful, if you don't want to be rude, if you want to be useful, go
I am
and
not
tell
rude.
the king. Go and tell the king.
I'll go tell the king then, but I'm not rude, Jace.
And leave
that
the
guy's
bishop
not
alone.
the
Stop
bishop's
accusing
weird.
him of being a demon. He is a
He
bishop.
is a demon. You're gonna be.
Does that look like a demon to you? No.
Yes.
That looks like a man.
Yes, it does.
Looks like a very
He's
important
demon
man.
shaped.
Kinda, dude. Like, just see the picture.
You're gonna feel so silly later. I will go tell the king though.
Yeah.
Don't let that bishop stand behind you.
Looks around and is like, well, he's almost gone. He's going to go back and tell the archbishop what happened here. Then we are going to be. This is a diplomatic incident.
Everything that happens here is a diplomatic incident, and it's hard and confusing. But what's not hard is that that's a demon. I'll tell the king. We'll solve this with a duel.
The bishop is a demon.
I'm
that
not.
Is blasphemy and sacrilege.
It's the truth. It's not sacrilege if one guy is a demon. All right. You should all be rallying against that guy so that you can protect your church from the demons. I'll go tell the king.
Okay. He goes off and starts talking again. Marrow and Phelan. As you get close to the barracks, you see that coming down out of the central doorway from a distance, like across the street, before you're pretty sure before they recognize you, you see that there is someone dressed as a Bishop of Felmar walking out of the dungeons with a very flustered Sir Jace Barcroft next to them. Phelan, do you continue walking towards the dungeons, or are you guys trying to hide?
We are going to hide.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to hide. I will. Marrow, if just to err on the side of caution, I'm going to hide from him in case that is the person they were discussing. Do you think it important that you hide as well? I don't think it is. I don't think they know you.
If you are hiding, please make a stealth check.
I'm going up. I'm going to do my little teleport trick and go to the roof.
Okay. Give
The
yourself
nearest
advantage.
roof possible. Always hide up if you can.
Mero, are you with us? Oh, no. Mero apparently had the table delivery come up.
Oh, can you hear me?
Oh,
Yep.
now I can. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Are you with
Mero's not
us?
hiding.
Okay. Phelan, you do your teleport trick. You wind up in like someone's bathroom while they are taking a bath.
Hmm.
Beg your pardon?
There's a bit of they start screaming at you to leave and shouting
Oh, yeah.
how you got in there and such, and there is a loud commotion in that room. Mero, you see from across the way this human in fancy red clothes sort of like stop and look towards you and then look towards the shouting that is coming from the room that Phelan. Well, it's not so much the disturbance there. It is now there is a big purple bird in the middle of the road for a few seconds before. Are you blinking it out
Before
of
it immediately
existence
gets
again?
desummoned?
I'm
Yes.
Yeah.
so sorry. What's
Yep.
happening? There's a big
Uh,
purple bird.
You want to bring her up to speed, Al?
I have a teleporting trick where I use Gus to see
Okay.
somewhere else, create the
Uh-huh.
bird there, and then he and I switch places, and then I desummon the bird.
We
Okay,
found
So
a
there.
that's
All right.
demon.
normal.
So
We know this. We know this.
okay. So you don't teleport into a bathroom because I was trying to find a silly way to explain how that didn't work. Instead, Mero, you notice that this uh, bishop sees the purple bird for the few seconds that it's material, and he starts walking towards you.
Oh,
What do you want to
I'm
do with me?
fucking running.
All right. Are you continuing on the way that you came? Are you waiting for Phelan? What are you doing?
I mean, what do we want to do? Why? I'm just following Phelan, right? So
Phelan has
No, I was
disappeared into a
specifically like,
building.
if you want to hide, by all means hide. I'm fucking out of here, and then I teleported away. I also specifically said that you don't necessarily have a reason to hide, and then promptly gave you a reason to hide, which was not my smoothest move. But
you gave me. What was the reason to hide?
the giant purple bird that appeared right
That
next to you,
bishop's a demon.
Isn't that your bird?
it was, yeah. The guy that is currently
Okay.
walking towards you
He's a demon.
knows me and wants me dead.
And is a demon who can kill people with mysterious brain melting
They don't know
powers.
that yet. They don't know
I know,
that.
but you would if you were listening.
So yeah, are you just continuing? You know the building that you and Phelan were heading towards. Phelan's gone. Are you still heading towards the building, or
Sure.
all right? Which brings you. You're walking towards the building. The bishop is walking towards you. You meet about halfway in the middle, and he waved off Barcroft as they exited the building, so it's just him and you. Relatively, there's still some other people on the street, but it's just the two of you as you meet in the square, and he sort of looks down at you and says in Nolish, it's like, "Good day, sir. I believe your name is Marrow, if I'm correct. Would you mind telling me where your friend is? I saw his bird. I believe his name was Phelan. I would like to ask him a few questions."
Yeah. And Mero keeps walking.
So this just watches you as you leave. And it's like, I expected better manners from you, but oh well. I guess I'll just find him myself.
From the wild mole? Really?
Yep. Just leaves
She
Mero alone.
minds.
All right. So Phelan, you are in a building. It is not a bathroom. I'm retconning that. You're just in
Good.
a room in. This was the royal quarters. What building did you teleport into?
Jesus.
All of
That
these
is the
buildings are
bathroom.
very like. Did you teleport just into a noble's house?
I teleport. I intended to just teleport onto the roof of the nearest building.
Okay. They're all the places here. How far can you teleport?
60 feet.
You could not get to the roof because all the buildings here are very tall.
Then onto the highest floor I could.
Okay.
Gus would have scanned for an empty room, whatever room he could find.
Okay. Go
In
ahead and give
what
me just a
small
luck.
amount of time I had to look.
Okay, just a luck check. D20, higher is better.
Sick.
You saw what looked like a very sort of austere office room in one building that you were just walking by. You teleported into it just in a panic. You didn't have much time to think. It was the first empty one Gus could find. You are now alone in it with Gus. You go to leave, the door opens, and you are face to face with the Archbishop of Carrick.
Is this the guy that was stalking you?
This is a different clergyman.
Oh, okay, different guy.
I-
I was gonna say, knowing that he's after Phelan, can I have Dirt kind of tail him and give updates and send
Yeah.
Scrap to Phelan?
I don't think you can communicate telepathically with Dirt,
Mm.
but you can definitely have Dirt just tail him.
I
A little bit.
I beg your pardon, Father. Truth be told,
You are part of the Sir Katala's warband, correct?
that is correct.
What are you doing in my office?
I beg your
That
pardon.
was locked.
Truth be told, I saw someone on the street that I did not intend to talk to. I meant to teleport to the roof to avoid them, and my
Teleport.
teleportation,
Yes.
my teleportation apparently didn't go quite as far. This was not my intended destination.
Persuasion or
is not a
deception, your
lie.
choice.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
that's
that
why
is
I'm giving
not
you
a
a choice.
lie.
Yeah.
Should have used deception. Can it still be my choice?
Yeah.
Cool.
You're still leaving out critical information from him. Like, you're not telling him the whole truth. It looks just like, right. Very poor luck on your part.
I would agree.
Stay still. Don't leave. I want to make sure that you didn't take anything.
Absolutely. You may search me if you wish.
If you are offering, he motions to some guards, some paladins of Carrick who come in and just give you a pat down. And he looks through his room discourteously. So I have heard that the royal family is currently in some trouble with the Church of Felmar because of a duel with your group?
Yes, that is what I've heard. Though, truth be told, that fight ended very badly for me. After that I immediately took my leave of the situation. It would not have done for me to continue to be a part of it.
I see. Do you know why the royal family insisted on retaining custody of some clergy from a foreign diocese?
I did not know that the royal family did insist.
Oh, yeah. I don't think you were there for that one. So.
I was not.
Very well. Yeah. Very well. It's all very troubling and a bad time to find you alone in my quarters.
Could not agree more. Horrible luck, as you said. If it's all right, if you found nothing amiss, I will quickly take my leave and bother you no further.
What was it you said you were trying to avoid?
There was someone that I thought I saw from my past in the Garen Woods that I did not wish to see again.
And who might that be?
Someone from the church, an old friend.
Very well. I will be filing a complaint for this incident, but it does not look to me like anything was taken. I have no
Far be it
reason
for me to tell you what you may do, but you obviously have every right. I would expect no less.
Yes. Yes, for now, I see no reason to detain you. I know where I can find you. Don't do this again.
Not in a million years. And I will quickly leave.
Yep. Yep. You are escorted out. They watch you. They walk you out. All right. You're having. I assume that Gus is out front, just sort of like making sure you don't walk into a room that the bishop is in.
Yes.
The bishop is talking to people at the front door. They are leading you out the main entrance, and the bishop is talking to some deacons, looking for you specifically by name.
Guards, I understand that I am already in a fairly precarious position, but being as I got into this position to avoid that what is in front of that, or no, being as I got into that precarious position to avoid the courtyard you're leading me to, is there another exit I could be taken to?
This one's going to be a persuasion check.
Yeah, absolutely it is. Can I tip them and give them advantage?
You're trying to bribe them?
There would be coin in it for you if that were possible.
Give yourself disadvantage.
Uh-oh.
Oh, unbelievable. We're
They
going out the
grab you
front
by
door.
the arms. You have a few moments before you are carried into the room. And Gus has verified that the bishop is there. Is there anything that you want to do? You've got probably 3 rounds before you are dragged into this room.
Yeah, Gus is in the main room.
Gus, he's started in the main room, but he's very quick. He can get places.
Is it in the is there glass in the main room? Like, can you see the front courtyard?
The doors are open. You can see the front courtyard.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're doing it again, and then I'm running.
Okay. You do that. You hear shouts behind you as you leave a giant purple bird in the middle of these 2 guards who immediately attack it because you have done something very untowards. You start running. You're not able to get incredibly far, but as you see through Gus that the bishop turns and sees you and starts just leisurely making his way towards you. He excuses himself from the deacon and just starts heading towards you.
I am finding Galahadron as fast as I can.
Okay. Are you heading towards the dungeons or the castle? There's the barracks that has the dungeons, and there is the royal castle that has the royal family. They're adjacent buildings, but still like separate locations.
The castle.
Okay. Abel and Galahadron, where are you guys going?
I said I was going to go tell the king, so I'm on my way from the dungeon to the king, and you're going to have to decide where my location is in this moment.
You pass by Marrow as you are making your way there. And Abel, I guess that you go and catch up with Galahadron as well?
I would like to ask Franz if he's still feeling so loyal to his old employers.
He sort of looks up and he's like,
"Come with me if you want to live."
Mate, I am not loyal. I am terrified of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know anything else that I didn't tell you. I didn't think that keeping information from me would keep me safe. I thought I was a dead man. Apparently I've got a few more days left in me. Offer still stands. I can get you out of here and take you to the Forge Master. Until then, might as well stay here.
Sit tight. I might have use for you.
Sounds good. And he just leans back and just.
I'm gonna run after Galahadrin.
Yep.
We've been doing this long enough that we count as having a short rest, yeah?
No, you guys have been doing things,
Yeah.
not like sitting down and relaxing.
Damn it.
It has not been relaxing, no.
That's true.
No, you guys have not been relaxed. Phelan's been running all over the place.
I've had a very long day.
Yep. Marrow is probably the only one who's in any way chill. Because Marrow's just like, yeah, sure, why not? But yeah, Galahadrin, you see that Marrow is making their way. As you are going from one building to another, you see Marrow coming with their dogs.
Hello, Marrow. There's a demon. More demons.
Yes, I may have seen him.
Where's Phelan?
Running.
Running where?
That's
Running
why I
to
think
fun?
I may have seen him.
Go ahead and make perception checks.
You're about to be intimately familiar with where Phelan is running.
Galahadrin, you look out over the courtyard. Just as Abel makes it, Marrow, you have no idea. Abel, just as you meet up with Galahadrin and Marrow as they're like scanning the courtyard outside, Galahadrin, you see Phelan sprinting towards you.
Do I see the bishop behind him?
Off in the distance, exiting the Church of Carrick.
Like the snail, huh? I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go towards. I'm gonna go. You know the snail.
Oh, I know it well.
what you mean. I don't know if anyone else will, but I know what you
Oh
mean.
no, I know the snail.
No,
To be
Okay,
immortal.
good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm.
You need a
Yeah.
tungsten cube.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna run towards Phelan then.
Okay. Phelan, you regroup with everybody else except for Alina.
Excellent. Galahadrin, excellent. Cool. I need to hide now.
We gotta tackle him.
No, I need to hide now. We should probably talk quite a bit before we tackle anybody.
All right, I pick him up and I start running. Oh wait, I guess you don't
He's
need to
slower
pick him
that
up.
way. He's faster than you.
I can run
Oh,
by
whoops.
myself.
It's the
His
principle of
move
the
speed
thing,
is
okay?
35.
I'm certainly faster than some old cleric.
He's walking right now. He's a bishop. Well, tackling him will be plan B because he is coming to us, and I will do
Great
it.
call.
All right. Where are we headed? Where are we going?
We should find the rest of our party, and I need to hide. Currently, my plan is to talk to you and then potentially the princess, who is on our side, and we'll have a place to hide me. I hope.
We need to find Eileen. It's just Eilina then.
Yep.
And I mean,
Well,
we need to inform the prince and princess and king.
All right, let's go in the gates, and I'll tell the guards to close the portcullis. This is a castle, right? You said it was a castle. It's got a gate, yeah?
It is the royal castle, yeah.
Right. So let's go in there, and I'd like to tell the guards, you need to lift the gate. That guy is not. He is a threat. You just gotta lift it up.
Sir,
Close the gates. I'm
Put
saying
the
it with
castle-
authority. Yeah, with
put the castle
authority.
on lockdown. Are you where's Sir Catala?
I don't know.
All right,
We're
make
gonna find him.
persuasion check because you are not a knight that directly
Well-
commands them.
Yeah. But look at him.
Look at who? What is the threat,
All
Sir
right,
Galahad?
all right. Come on. It's a demon pretending to be a guy.
What?
Yes, it's
a
very
demon?
bad. Oh, it's a big monster pretending to be a guy.
That doesn't sound real.
It is, unfortunately.
Where's Sir Catala?
I don't. I just told you I don't know.
I can't
Can I
can't
talk to a
put this
different
on
guard?
lockdown without one of the royal knights or the royal
I'm
That's
gonna keep
families.
running.
okay. That's silly. I'm gonna go follow my buddy. Uh,
I'm gonna say that Alina comes out and finds you, and Alina gives the order to lock. Do
okay.
you want Alina to come out and give the order?
I don't know. It depends on where's.
Depends on his success rate with giving the order.
Alina
Yeah.
could do it if Alina is here. The question is, it's for the rest of you: is do you want the castle to be on lockdown?
I don't know. I just
Because
wanted
that
the
is
door
a big
closed.
ask.
Is it? I mean, that's what castles are for.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
but this
not
is
from
like a
priests that they already respect.
yeah.
That is not a priest I respect.
That is a priest they respect. They don't have
He's
any reason not to.
he's a murderer and attempted murder, and he's gotten people to call me rude. And I think he's a big threat. And he also wouldn't compel duel with me.
Alejandro?
It's up to you guys. It's Alina can
And
be
finding
with
the
you, and
princess.
Alina has the
All
authority.
right.
So it's your call whether you want to command the guards to lock down
No,
the royal castle.
we can
No,
abandon that. Well, I'm abandoning that for now.
I'll just follow
Okay.
Phelan. I'm gonna stay with the
Okay.
group as much as possible.
All right. You guys all make your way to the royal chambers. The royal family is still in a meeting, sort of discussing all the different tire fires that are going on. A guard comes up as you come in and tells them of what happened to the priests in the dungeon. That they're all now dead. And the royal family is horrified as you all come in. And I was like, Abel, is that true? Did the priests, have they all died? Was it poison? What happened?
Well, you know how
They
he
say that
said,
you took a sample.
yeah. So you know how he told you about demons that could take human form?
Yes.
Bad news is there's one here right now.
Saying
Where?
it's a bishop.
Yeah.
Up,
Bishop
who?
Waldrick.
From the outreach program?
Mm-hmm.
Why? He's worked for the church his entire life. How could he possibly be a demon?
For all we know, this demon is just pretending to be him for today. Right? They can just look like people.
I would doubt that.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying we don't. Even if you think that he's a nice guy, this could be a totally different thing that's just pretending to be him. Yes,
Well,
they shapeshift.
Phelan, perhaps you could give some more explanation about what's going on with the outreach program. Because there seems to be
I
something
would-
fishy happening there, but I haven't been present for a lot of conversations that would enlighten us as to what's happening.
Yes. How many people are in here?
It is you guys, the king, the prince, the princess, and a few guards.
I would be happy to explain quite a few things. It does pertain quite a bit to my own safety and my own past. Forgive me, Your Majesties. Is there a way to make this more private?
Somebody make a persuasion check, and Alina's going to give you advantage.
I have
I'll do it.
+2, so
I have +11.
you should do it.
Okay.
Oh, Marrow, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Who am I persuading?
Not persuasion, perception. Sorry, perception.
Another?
Yep.
Okay. Nice.
So yeah, they sort of look around. And it's like we trust the gods in this room. If this is a secret that you cannot, that you do not wish to share with them, they can sort of stand back a bit, and you can be a bit more hushed. But no, if there's an incident involving a demon in here, I'm not going to send my gods away.
Very well. Can I at least ask that no one else can come in, regardless?
Yes, and he makes a motion, and the doors are sealed.
Thank you.
Phelan, do you think
To
we
sum
could-
up as quickly as possible, it would appear that I am not a wizard. I am a product of experiments done by those demons. There are others like me who have all left now. Um, we were all taken from the outreach program in the Garen Woods. Um, as we've alluded to, the demon who is currently in the bishop form would be the bishop who is in charge of said outreach program, who I believe will be outside that door in the not too distant future.
Go ahead and just make a general persuasion check.
Yeah.
So I look around, it's like this, the king is just like, this is starting to strain the limits of credulity here, Phelan. I know Vitalina speaks for you, or vouches for you and such, but you are accusing the outreach program of not only colluding with demons, but on experimenting with the citizens?
To be quite frank, it doesn't appear as though it doesn't appear as though they are colluding with demons. It appears as though they are run by one.
That is a very, very
It
strong
is
accusation.
it is a wild accusation. I agree, but I am quickly learning more about my past and powers that I have never seen the likes of before. You seem a learned man. I know flattery is only so effective. Have you met wizards before? Can any wizard create as much as I can? I do not see wizards doing these creations. This is not a wizard power. This was given to me by experimentation. The only way I could have been caught by that was the outreach program I was a part of as a child.
I'll look around and it's like, so did you think you were? How long have you known this? How long have you known that you're not a wizard? And like the princess is looking at you now, just like, you lied to me too, sort of thing.
I have known I was not. I had known that I was different for a while. A wizard was my best guess, as I can mimic similar wizard spells. I've only known the truth of what I was for the past day, at most.
Well, how do you? I Also,
I
just
mean,
as a
you
note,
literally just learned that like
yeah,
an hour ago at most, right? So
Yes, but if I tell them I learned it an hour ago, they'll ask where I learned it, and then I'll have to tell them from 5 people who you'll never see again.
I mean, I feel like that's better than before all of this strange shit went down.
I will say you do have one other piece of evidence you could turn in.
I do.
Yeah.
Get what, Gus?
Your sword, right?
No.
No?
Uh, I have the artifacts. What do I have that I could, as proof of what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have the notes.
Mm. Let me put it a different way. Are you still hiding your hair?
Ah, yes. This may seem a bit of a reach as well, but it would seem that all of us who have been a part of it have had a particularly noticeable change. And I'll take off my hat. All of our
So,
hair turns green.
and I will note that
Like,
at this point, only the tips of your hair are blonde. You
ooh,
are almost
frosted.
entirely green hair.
Very Backstreet Boys.
Oh. And that's only the tips if you didn't decide to like cut the tips off. Like, I'm just
Nah, we'll be Backstreet Boys.
but yeah. And they all just kind of gasp a bit at this, and it's like, but that is the mark that the Archbishop said that Serena Gloria also had. The one that he said is she involved in this as well?
Serena was member of the outreach program. She and I grew up together. We left home together.
So she is not the reincarnation of the queen?
It does not appear so, no. Though I'm learning they may be trying to recreate the queen.
Then
And that's why all of us are doing
then Alina is not a reincarnation of
No,
one of the
Alina's
Knights
real.
Eternal. Why?
There's yeah, there appear
The
to be
prince
two
just like
separate.
covers his eyes and just like, why? Why does that not have to be?
There's two completely separate weird things going on that just happened. We thought they were related, but they're actually
Can't they
not.
just be the same thing?
No, surprise. Sorry.
This is all. Oh, this is all a lot to take in, Phelan. And there's a knock at the door, and the princess, yes, and a guard.
Don't
sort of
open
like,
that.
The Bishop Waldrick is here to see you, Your Majesty.
I'd like to prepare us for battle.
I ready
He's
in action
still
to tackle.
He's at the front door. We've locked down the castle. We're not letting anyone in, but he is demanding an audience after he's here on behalf of the Archbishop, and he's demanding an audience that we answer for the death of the clergy who were under our care.
I'm gonna hide Phelan behind a curtain. Like in Hamlet.
So the princess just looks at all of you guys and is like, Do you know what happened to the clerics of Avency?
I have no clue.
Their brains melted.
I'm pretty sure he killed them, but I'm working on the how.
What do you mean you're pretty sure?
I mean, he showed up and they died.
He used magic. Dark magic.
So he just looked at them and they died?
I don't know.
Their
Their
brains,
Their brains
melted?
melted.
Just looks around and is like, they're all just
We
looking
know
around.
painfully little and just enough to make this horribly difficult to make the right decision. I do apologize. I do believe you should not speak with him.
Somebody want to make a persuasion check?
I want to make a persuasion check.
What? Yep. And somebody can give you advantage.
I'm just so honest.
Yeah. All right. So
What is-
what are you asking the royal family to do in this situation?
Well, I want to tackle him, but
At the moment, what I would ask is that we set a time to speak with him, potentially tomorrow, giving at least us some time to prepare on what to do if we are right, and give you time to verify if you can, if we are wrong.
also you probably shouldn't have the whole royal family in the same room with a demon.
Yeah, I would highly advise
also
you
true.
split up.
And they sort of look at each other, and the king's like, very, very well. We shall trust you on this matter. Gods, please tell the bishop to come back tomorrow morning, and we will discuss these matters with him then after we have done a thorough investigation of the circumstances of the deaths in the dungeon. They shout that through the door.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Yes, of course. My dears, it sounds like we should part ways for now. I don't know. We still need to deal with this matter for the war in the south as well. And he starts coughing. There's too many things going on. Prince and Princess just sort of wash her over as he has a coughing fit and try to like comfort him and stuff and all that. As they're doing that,
Can I make an at distance medicine check to see if that's just coughing? Or
Yeah, sure.
Like,
disadvantage because it's at distance.
sure, it's a distance. Oh, really? No.
Man, you're not a doctor in any way, shape, or form. As he's coughing, as you guys are sort of like, okay, that worked, and trying to come to terms with all that, you hear from out in the corner, a dog walks in, the princess's dog, who has a collar around it that you were told gives the dog the ability to speak. And it walks up to in front of the royal family, sits down, and says, I believe this has gone on for long enough.
I tackle the dog.
All right, go ahead and make an athletics check.
All right.
You tackle the dog. The dog yips a bit in pain and says, "Unhand me! I am a messenger. This is uncalled for and undiplomatic." The princess looks at you and wants to scold you for tackling the dog because it's her dog. And
But
her
listen to
dog
its
has talked to it
accent.
before. It's like, no, Galahadrian, it's just the collar. The collar lets it talk, all right? They're perfectly fine. It's a different voice than usual, but that's nothing. It's just like Marrow. Don't worry about it.
Marrow
No, this
doesn't
is the
have a
guy.
collar.
You made a fake collar for Marrow.
No.
Marrow's been wearing a fake.
I know. I'm saying that out loud in character.
Yeah. If they look over, it's like Marrow's wearing a collar.
Marrow, take off the collar and speak, please.
Marrow doesn't have thumbs.
Marrow can get out of a collar. You kidding? Marrow's a hero in a fantasy story.
Okay. Marrow shrugs off the collar.
And then just
And then I guess says something.
Now speak, boy.
And then just barks? What?
That's hilarious, Marrow, but now's not the time.
See? Marrow can only bark.
We're all gonna die.
There's a whole other.
Galahad, get off.
No.
Off this instant.
No, this dog is dangerous.
No, it's not. It's just a border collie. Get off them.
This isn't a border collie. This is a southern man.
Well, let him at least speak.
Speak, dog.
Now,
Alice isn't the only
Your
one,
Highness, please.
He's just a poor imitation of me.
Oh, okay, so Marrow can actually talk. They were just fucking with us. That's good to know. Thank you, Marrow. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Marrow's just really funny.
So are you, looks just like, I'm sorry, Your Highness, but this animal did enjoy your company for what it's worth, but there are more important matters to discuss, and I would like to do it when I am not in a headlock by the Prince of the Summer Court. Thank you very much.
Absolutely
This is very
not.
uncouth.
You
Your
killed
mother
3
would be so
people.
disappointed in you for breaking protocol like this.
No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't be disappointed. I've not been rude, and I've been honest, and I have been heroic. She would be
You
very
have
proud.
tackled a messenger in another monarch's court.
You won't duel me, and you killed some guys. You're very sketchy.
Those were not guys, I assure
They
you.
were your guys. Probably.
They were rivals in a conflict that you know nothing about. Now, please
And because
unhand this
nobody
messenger.
will tell me about it.
The dog rolls its eyes. Please just let this go so we can have a civilized conversation.
He said my mom wouldn't be proud of me, and that isn't true. We all know that. I turned to the room. We all know that my mom is proud of me. I am very heroic. I shake the dog a little bit. I'm the Green Knight.
The royal family are aghast.
This has been a wild day for them, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things they're learning. So is it? Yes, Galahadrian, we know that you've been acting heroic and
Yes.
saving protecting the royal family. But I'd also point out that this is more proof of what we say is true, because listen to the man's voice.
Look at the dog has an accent.
That is new. Do you unhand the dog?
I don't know. Does Abel want me to unhand the dog?
You are just to confirm, dog messenger. You are speaking on behalf of the being known to us currently as Bishop Waldrick, yes?
Correct. I am merely an observer and a messenger.
I glance meaningfully at the royal family.
So a spy.
The royal family just. Well, I guess that the bishop is a demon, but a very polite demon that is insisting on courtesy.
It is not polite to melt people's brains. Do not
You,
think that.
you said that the demons of project can be negotiated with, I believe? Yes, of course, we are very reasonable, unlike our more uncivilized kin. We have good working relations with the people of Aventicuum, and we wish to maintain those, despite what others would tell you.
You stop chasing Phelan.
Now, I must insist on disagreement in that regards. He is my property.
That's outrageous. He's a person.
He is also my property.
Out of
No, he's
character, I'm
not.
pretty sure slavery is a pretty decent sized thing here. Granted, it is
That's-
of the dead.
Of the dead, but not of the living. They never really got that step of... Or that... They didn't do that part of the tech tree.
What
if
debt
you would.
could Phelan possibly owe you?
He does not owe me a debt. He is a result
Yes.
of my efforts, and I wish to have him back.
If he doesn't owe you a debt, he's not yours.
No, no, no. Would you unhand me so we can have this conversation in a more civilized way? Thank you very much.
I don't want to be
My
civilized.
neck is starting to hurt, and I do not appreciate that.
It is very sad, and it actually does make me want to unhand you because you are a cute dog. But I am also very upset you keep chasing Phelan. What do you even want with Phelan?
I wish what I have always wished for, to better the research
No, no,
in
no, 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 no.
fighting the other calamities. That is my
Specifically.
only goal.
Specifically. Come on.
With Phelan?
Yes.
Oh, well, he was one of our most successful results of our research efforts,
Okay,
and we
research
wish
to do
to
what? Stop.
replicate those results in other experiments in order to successfully rid this world of its remaining demonic incursions.
You're a demon, though. Why do you want to rid it of demonic? It would be you, too.
I serve progress. I am not of the other ilk. Please
Don't you have
unhand me.
paperwork or something? No, you can't dissect Phelan. You can get paperwork and try again.
Your Majesties, I would recommend at least one of you leave the room for security purposes.
I mean no ill will. The royal family is protected as per agreement with their ancestor. No harm will come to them from me.
Oh, great. So, good news, your bloodline is confirmed.
Wonderful. What a great way to have that confirmed in a way that will not matter to anyone else in Aventicuum.
Well, I mean, sure, but you'll know it's true.
What do we call you? Do you have a better name than the lie you've been living?
Director.
Director. Have we met before? I have holes in my memory.
No, I have not felt the need to meet with you personally before now. We did not realize until you came to Norest that our experiments on you had been nearly as successful. This is the first time that I have directed my attention towards you.
I beg your pardon, just as a matter of parlance, nearly as successful as in quite that successful, or nearly as successful in comparison to someone else?
In comparison to the other subjects who you are apparently very familiar with.
I'm becoming more familiar with them. I barely know them.
This is hard to have this conversation when my neck is in the armpit of an elven prince, of a fairy prince.
equally as difficult to have this conversation when if I don't do it correctly, I will be dissected. So if you'll forgive me, I have very little empathy on the situation.
Your Majesty, if you can please tell this knight under your employ to unhand me. The king is like, Sir Galahadrian, unhand him. Let the
I look at
dog
the
go.
prince. I look at the princess.
Princess like, Galahadrian,
Yeah,
please.
let him go.
All right, but I'm ready to tackle again.
You let him go. He straightens himself out, does a big stretch and a shake.
Don't be cute. Stop it.
Very well, and licks his paw.
Outrageous.
Now, the matter at hand here is that there was a breach of protocol by some other research projects who are at odds with my organization upon your knights, including in an attempt to kidnap Phelan. The instigators of this have now been dealt with. I apologize for the mess, but I guarantee that if you agree to my terms, I will make sure that it is all smoothed over and that the royal family of Bosma has no problems with the Church of Felmar. That I can promise if you agree to my terms. And the king says, and your terms are merely the return of my rightful property. And one, Sir Perrin over there.
No.
Perrin Mealy, I believe. That was your last name, right?
Yes.
Yeah. One Perrin Mealy, and he points his paw over to Phelan. If you return him, then my project will endeavor to learn more about his powers and recreate the abilities of the Queen Genevieve, who was able to banish demons from this realm for a substantial period of time. I assure you that it will lead to longer-lasting peace for all of Aventicuum and being able to rid yourself of the incursions of the Devourer, the Ruiner, the Rampant, Devourer, and the Endless.
May I interject a moment, Your Majesty?
I believe if he is requesting you and labeling you as property, you are more than within your rights to object to this.
Is there any chance that I survive going with you?
Looks over at you, it's like, it is not our priority. I can make
And
my
the
best
idea that I
attempt,
can
but
already banish them and we need not increase that ability?
but you are merely one. You have a fraction of the Queen's power. We must refine the process and replicate it.
You've already done it. You don't need me to do it again.
But we are not sure of the exact criteria that led to your development as opposed to the others in the project.
If I had notes that detailed the project, would that help?
He sort of looks over at you, it's like, I'm not sure what kind of notes you would have that we do not already possess.
There was a notebook we took from a particular lab.
Wasn't
He
that a
sort of
different project?
looks at you. You guys would know that was Project Weaver. That was
Yeah.
a
We do,
different one.
yeah, but he doesn't.
Looks at you, it's like, which project would that have been for?
As I told you, my mind has been wiped. It was one of your projects. I have notes for it. I cannot decipher it.
I doubt that it was one of mine. We do not have any missing notes from our project, only a few experiments that we left in the wild to develop and are now coming back to harvest.
Then I'm going to have to respectfully decline coming with you.
Respectfully, that is not your decision to make. He is a knight under your
Respectfully, it
employ, correct? And he
is.
is not a member, a citizen of Bosmar specifically. He is from the Garen Woods. That was part of our agreement, was that we would keep only to non-citizens in these experiments. the royal family only has claim to him in so much as he is a member of one of your war bands and is currently in your castle. Otherwise, you hold no claim over him, as he is not a citizen.
Doesn't Elena hold claim over him?
Alina does. Yeah.
Yeah. Possession's 9/10 of the law.
No.
If only Alina were here.
If only
Can I,
we can.
can I give Phelan
This is
citizenship
going to be the
summer?
crux of the next session, anyways. So if you guys want to call it here, so that Alina can be here for this.
I think we need
feel
Elena
like-
here for this.
I feel like we should have Alina here for this.
Yeah.
This was the kind of conversation.
As a backup, can Galahadron give Phelan summer citizenship? Like, just pull out a passport, you know?
No,
No?
Miro
I
can pee on
don't. Eh,
Marker
Meryl
property.
can pee on him. All right. Yeah. So that's basically his argument laid out. We will call it here, and we will come back next week and see what becomes of this and what your guys' reaction to. Yeah.